Hey everyone, and welcome. In the next few minutes, we're going to go from zero to running your very first Go program right here on your Mac. This is your first step into a really powerful and modern programming language. It's going to be awesome.
So, you ready? Perfect. This is totally hands-on. So, seriously, feel free to pause me anytime. Follow along and let's get your environment set up and bring that first program to life. Let's do this.
Okay, but before we jump into the code, let's take just a second to talk about what Go actually is and, why it's gotten so popular for building everything from web servers to command line tools. Trust me, understanding the why behind it makes the coding part feel way more satisfying. I love this quote. It's straight from the official Go docs. And man, it just nails the whole philosophy of the language. See, Go was built at Google. They had these huge, super complex problems, and they wanted a language that let them solve those problems with code that was actually simple. Simple to read and simple to write. So, how does it actually do all that? Well, a few things. First off, it compiles crazy fast. I mean, it's like a rocket launching your app. It also has these powerful tools for something called concurrency built right in. That just means your program can juggle a bunch of tasks at the same time, which is a huge deal for today's computers. Plus, it handles memory for you with something called garbage collection. And get this. Even though it's what we call statically typed, which keeps your code super safe, it just feels really flexible and simple when you're writing it.
All right, that's enough of the theory. It's time to get your Mac ready to code. And don't worry, this part is super straightforward. The Go team made it really, really easy.
Okay, it's just 3 quick steps. Step 1, you're going to head over to the official Go website and download the macOS installer. It's just a standard install, nothing tricky. Next, you need an editor. We're going to use Visual Studio Code, or VS Code. It's free, it's super popular, and it works beautifully with Go. And last, we'll pop open the terminal, run one tiny command, and just make sure everything's installed and ready to go. And here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for. Our setup is done. It is officially time to write our very first program. This is that magical moment, where you actually see your code come to life. It's the best. So, how do we do it? It's really simple. First, just make a new folder anywhere on your computer. Inside that folder, create a new file and call it hello.go. Then you're going to open that hello.go file up in VS Code and just type in the code we're about to show you. And finally, we'll hop back over to the terminal and run it with just one command. That's it. Okay, take a look. This is it. This is the entire program. Let's break it down super quick. That first line, package main, just tells Go, hey, this is a program you can actually run. Import FMT pulls in a standard library that helps us, format and print stuff. Func main, that's the starting line. It's the very first thing that runs when you execute the program. And right inside that fmt.println Hola Mundo line, well, it does exactly what it looks like. It prints Hola Mundo to your screen. Simple as that. And so, when you run that file from your terminal, boom, you'll see Hola Mundo printed right there. And just like that, you've officially written and run your very first Go program. Seriously, congratulations. That is a huge first step. Running that first program is a rite of passage for every single developer. And now that you've done it, you've got this solid foundation to build everything else on. So where do you go from here? Well, the official Go documentation has some absolutely fantastic resources to check out. I would totally recommend starting with a tour of Go. It's this interactive intro you can do right in your web browser. It's awesome. After that, maybe check out Effective Go. It's full of tips on how to write code that's clean and professional. And then, when you're feeling ready to build something real, dive into the Writing Web Applications tutorial. Look, you've taken that critical first step. You now have the tools to get started with this incredibly powerful and modern language. So really, the only question left is, what are you going to build with this? What cool thing are you going to create? Your Go journey has officially just begun.